You're staring at Netflix, 47 minutes later still choosing, or scrolling a menu while everyone's already eating, or rereading the same email draft for the 10th time, unable to hit send. It's not a big decision. It's a tiny one. So why does your brain lock up like it's defusing a bomb? Here's what's really happening inside your head, and why smart people freeze the most. Your brain wasn't built for this. 2 options, fine. 5, manageable. 50. Your brain enters crisis mode. Because here's the trick. Every option you see triggers a mental simulation. Your brain plays out each scenario. What happens if I pick this? What if I regret it? What if there's something better? Suddenly you're running 20 parallel timelines like a cheap multiverse, and your mental RAM maxes out. That's decision fatigue. Your brain literally runs out of processing power. But overload isn't the real problem. Because even with just 2 options, some people still freeze. Why? This is where it gets dark. Your brain has a fear detector. It scans for threats. And for some people, that detector is cranked to maximum sensitivity. Here's what it does. It takes every decision and turns it into a test. Not just, which coffee do I want? It becomes, which choice proves I'm competent? Every small choice suddenly carries weight. Perfectionism hijacks the controls. It doesn't want the right answer. It wants the perfect answer. And since perfect doesn't exist, you're stuck. Add anxiety into the mix, and now your brain's running disaster simulations. What if I choose wrong and everyone judges me? What if this ruins everything? A simple text reply becomes a potential landmine. Your brain isn't being lazy. It's trying to protect you from an imaginary catastrophe. But there's one more layer to this. Your brain remembers every bad decision you've made. Not to punish you, to protect you. That's its job. But here's the glitch. Your brain weighs potential regret heavier than potential reward. It's called loss aversion. The pain of choosing wrong feels twice as strong as the joy of choosing right. So before you even choose, your brain puts you on trial. It replays past mistakes like evidence. Remember that time you picked the wrong thing? Remember how bad that felt? And suddenly, not choosing feels safer. No choice means no regret, no risk, no pain. Except staying frozen is painful. But your ancient survival brain doesn't see that yet. Because here's the evolutionary twist. 10,000 years ago, a hesitation kept you alive. Slow down, scan for danger. Don't rush into the unknown. That's smart when choosing wrong could mean death. But today, your brain's running Stone Age software in a digital world. You're not choosing between safe cave or saber-tooth territory. You're choosing a sandwich. Yet your amygdala, the fear center, treats them the same. High stakes, maximum alert, threat detected. Your modern life is drowning you in micro-decisions your ancestors never faced. 200+ decisions per day. Your brain was never designed for this volume, so it does the only thing it knows when threat levels spike. It freezes. Fight, flight, or freeze, and your brain picked freeze. Here's what nobody tells you. This happens more to intelligent, thoughtful people. Because you can see all the angles, you can imagine all the outcomes. Your brain is good at prediction, at spotting risk, at running scenarios. But when that superpower goes unchecked, it turns inward. It becomes a trap. Your intelligence becomes your prison. Decision paralysis isn't a weakness, it's a misfired strength. So how do you escape the freeze? You don't overpower your brain, you calm it down. Give it what it needs to feel safe. First, shrink the decision. Don't pick the best option, pick the good enough option. Your brain can handle that. Second, set a timer. Give yourself 60 seconds. When time's up, you choose. This kills the endless analysis loop. Third, remove options on purpose. Limit yourself to 3 choices max. Your brain can't overload what isn't there. Fourth, remind yourself. Most decisions aren't permanent. This isn't a one-way door. You can course correct. And here's the key. Action breaks the spell. Even imperfect action. The moment you move, the freeze melts. You don't need more confidence. You don't need better options. You need permission to choose without certainty. Your brain freezes because it cares about you, because it wants to protect you, because it's running ancient code in a modern world. But here's the truth they don't tell you. The real danger isn't choosing wrong. It's staying stuck. So next time you feel that freeze, The tight chest, the racing mind, the paralysis. Recognize it for what it is. A false alarm. Thank your brain for trying. Then choose anyway. What decision have you been frozen on? Drop it in the comments. And if you want to understand more brain glitches like this, subscribe, because your mind has more mysteries than you think.